1-minute notification, Vincent Lepore, 33 Ocean Terrace, Long Branch. Following through on the last council meeting in reference to the Sephardic Torah at 213 Lenox Avenue, I submitted an Open Public Records request on a certificate of occupancy. I received an answer on a fire code certificate of inspection, clearly noticing it expired April 1st, 2019. We're now going on 3 months overdue with such an important inspection. We're watching. The OPR was resubmitted again for the certificate of occupancy, and we'll wait and see. To be continued. Resolutions on this evening's agenda: 12819, appointing Mr. Dangler as Council President, and Resolution 129, appointing Dr. Selly as Council Vice President. I'm requesting a no vote. I oppose it. When you took leadership positions, your leadership was to uphold the public trust. On the new tax abatement, 30-year tax abatement, the Kushner companies, you betrayed that public trust. Therefore, you're not worthy of holding the positions of Council President and Vice President. Resolution 14119 on the Legal Services Pool, Raynon, Kaplan, and Shell. I'm requesting a no vote. Again, on the Kushner new 30-year tax abatement and the way that was handled and run past the public, betraying the public trust. Resolution 14219, again a no vote. Contractual legal services as Lepore attorney, Raynon, Coughlin, and Minchello. Resolution 14519, McManahan, Scotland, again no. For misrepresentation of financials. Resolution 14919, contract for redevelopment condemnation matters, McManahan, Scotland, Bauman again. I'm requesting a no vote again. Resolution 15419, resolution authorizing execution of redevelopment agreement for Oceanfront Broadway redevelopment plan. This is Kushner Companies on the oceanfront. It's interesting, knowing the history of convicted felon developer Charles Kushner and Jared Kushner. Nobody needs to be educated on the media coverage of both. But in this developer's agreement on page 7, item number 4, I'm going to quote, "Such entity and its principals, directors, officers, partners, stockholders, and members individually have not been convicted in a criminal proceeding, excluding traffic violations or other similar minor offenses. And to the best of the knowledge and belief of the principals, directors, officers, partners, and shareholders, and members of such entity, is not a target or a potential witness in a criminal investigation." End quote. I want the public to take note of the media, the federal government, your Congress, and the targeting of Kushner Companies and Jared Kushner, along with Charles Kushner, convicted felon and developer. I do not believe this developer's agreement was made in good faith on behalf of the people of Long Branch, and therefore I'm requesting a no vote.
Mr. Lepore, you have 1 minute.
Thank you. At the last meeting, I made a comment about the police department, and I made a correlation of a former police officer, Charles King, and relating him to LBPD's version of Serpico. Apparently, a comment was made by Officer Hazel, stating that I should be doing my homework. Officer Hazel, now a lieutenant. I'd like to publicly state, Mr. Hazel, Lieutenant Hazel, I've done my homework on LBPD. I've been victimized. I've exposed wrongdoing in LBPD. Lieutenant Hazel, if you have a problem with Serpico of NYPD, or you have a problem with Charles King, being correlated as a Serco of LBPD, you can come to this podium and voice your dissent. However, I will remind you,
Thank you, Mr. Lepore.
Lieutenant Hazel, where were you when Dumpstergate occurred in LBPD? Criminal racketeering in LBPD. Where were you, and what did you do to expose it?